Hi everyone. This is just a little kind of a tip type of video. Obviously, for those who have the Grap Kit Firefly, I was just in the midst of getting ready to change out the filament, but it made me think, well, why not share with that little idea I had. This is the spool hanger, and obviously I noticed that spools were starting to have the inner core rub over time on here, and I could start to see little abrasions in it. I assume it's ABS, so it's pretty robust versus your cardboard spools, but this could lead to a problem either with spools or potentially wear on this part. So what to do? Well, that's where this stuff comes in. This is polyamide tape, also known as Kapton Tape, spelled with a K. Early day 3D printers and makers obviously could use this, and a lot of people did, to make the equivalent of the modern day PEI sheet, just with a very, very smooth glass finish, as you can see. Yes, there's a lot of dust in here, but needless to say, it's good to 260 degrees Celsius, so even if you have your dry box running at 70°C to accommodate nylon or polycarbonate or something like that, it's not an issue, because obviously this tape will not break down in those temperatures, nor will it let go. So coating the spool holder, obviously from one end to the other, seemed a really good solution to this. That means it will last longer, it won't cause any deformations in the core of your spool while it's riding on this, even if you're doing high-speed printing where that you can actually visually watch the filament flying off of your spools. If you're wondering what these funky caps are, that was my own solution. Dry boxes, obviously, you've seen the discussion, they trap moisture. So I made these little caps. Obviously, that one's attached, kind of. There we go. And I put some desiccant packs, obviously, in there. Now, obviously, I made it so I could also put loose desiccant later on. I just figured this is a good use for some of those spare ones that come in the boxes for now. And they do a really good job. Obviously, I'm going to redesign these at some point where they grip a little bit better, or maybe slide in, friction fit, because there's not a lot of room between the end of this and the side of your dry box. So I don't want to trap it, but at the same point, obviously, it needs to be able to have it where air can obviously get and pass through here, throughout your prints. And obviously that was my solution. But the primary thing was putting some Kapton tape on here to reduce the friction a little bit and eliminate abrasion between the spool and this hanger. That means this will last longer, and it won't cause any skips or jumps or binding that your spool could end up doing because it has friction against that holder. That is about it. So there you go. If you want, you can get this stuff pretty cheap, whether it be on Amazon or Temu, AliExpress. You can get it in wider strips than this, but as soon as you go above this size, this 50mm width, it starts to get a little more expensive, because like I said, people used to use it for hotbeds, and if you bought a 200 millimeter width or 300mm width to try and cover a bed, they actually even go up to almost a meter. It gets really expensive for that reason. But needless to say, there you go, and I hope you found that useful.